The earthly elements guard your strength for you. Dear ones, Kryon welcomes you to this space of light and love, where we convey greetings from your divine home. Each and every one of you is a multidimensional being. Do you remember this? Do you joyfully embrace your multidimensionality? Many of you know that stepping from the third dimension into multidimensionality is equivalent to breaking free from shackles, equivalent to returning from exile to your native home, equivalent to restoring your lost true essence. Now there is no other way for you, dear ones. Now you yourselves will not want to return back. Now, as you know, the beauty and power that open up to your senses and your inner vision when you come into contact with the high divine energies, with the energies of your true home. Perhaps it surprises you that today Kryon is going to speak to you about other energies, the energies of the earth, the energies of nature, those which in your culture are called either elements or nature spirits. You all know the tales of elves and gnomes, of forest and water spirits, and of other mysterious beings embodying invisible natural energies. Your tales are allegorical and metaphorical, but they contain a grain of truth. Surely you yourselves feel that all the nature surrounding you has a soul. It's the soul of the mountain and the forest, the soul of the lake and the soul of the clouds. Yes, these are animate energies. And, yes, these energies are friendly to you. Your religions often frighten you, asserting that all earthly things are not of God. Dear ones, this is not true. Firstly, the energies of the material world are also manifestations of divine creation. These energies may initially be low frequency, coarse, oblique, but they were created like this so that you could elevate and enlighten them. And secondly, these energies are friendly to you because they can guard your strength when for some reason you cannot do it yourself. Each of you has a predisposition to one or another energy or element. Your horoscopes give you a hint about this. You can feel it yourselves. And although horoscopes in the energies of the new time work not the same as before, they still provide some guidelines. Each of you has a certain affinity with one or another element, and this does not change over time. It does not change even when huge changes occur within you. Do you know why this does not change? Because each of you at some point entrusted to guard your strength to one or another element. And do you know how you did it? You incarnated many times in the form of this element or its elementals, its spirits. Yes, you could have been a rock or a river. You could even have been the wind or flame. You could have been a bodyless consciousness or an invisible entity to humans, serving as a carrier of natural energies. Now, are you not surprised by your tales? Now, do you understand where they came from? These tales are written by you about yourselves. It's not surprising that in each of you there are energetic, vibrational characteristics inherent to one or another element. Yes, dear ones, in those incarnations where you were not humans, you did nothing but entrust your earthly elements with your strength, the strength of human, and at the same time divine, spirit, for safekeeping. And therefore these elements are akin to you. And if they are akin to you, they cannot not be divine, because you yourselves are essentially divine. How and why did this happen, that you entrusted your strength to the earthly elements for safekeeping? We have already talked to you about how, as you immerse yourself in materiality and move away from God, remember that your connection with God is never lost, no matter how far you stray. You leave fragments of your energy in dimensions higher than the material world, simply because the vibrations of these spirit energies could not enter materiality. At that time, their vibrations were simply incompatible with the material world. Yet you wanted to bring as much spirit energy into the material world as possible. So, those energies that you could not contain within your biological shells, you entrusted to the energies of the elements, nature spirits, or elementals. You even incarnated into rocks, bodies of water, fire, and air to transmit your divinity to these elements and thus anchor it in the earthly realm, preserving it until the moment when you could contain the parts of your spirit left behind for safekeeping within your biological shell. Dear ones, the earthly nature held your strength for you. This lasted for many millennia. Thank the earth and its elements for this.
The time has come to reclaim the strength held for you by the earthly elements. And now is the time when you can reclaim the strength entrusted to the earthly elements. What you need to do first and foremost is to start connecting with natural energies.
Whenever possible, be outdoors. Let the wind and sun touch your face, walk barefoot on the earth, bathe in natural bodies of water. Dear ones, you have so many wonderful opportunities provided by your biological body. Make use of these opportunities and enjoy them. Do not miss those beautiful moments of your life when you can commune with nature. However, please start doing this consciously, not only connecting with the physical manifestations of the earthly elements, but also with their essence, the soul or energies. Many of your schools and teachings urge you to draw energy from the elements, but I would like to make some clarifications. It would be correct not to draw energy from the elements, but to reclaim what rightfully belongs to you, namely your own energies, which are held by the elements. Moreover, in reclaiming these energies, you need to raise their vibrations to align with your own increased vibrational level. Yes, dear ones, the elements held your energies because your own vibrational level did not allow this. But now you have even outgrown the previous level accessible to the elements. Now you can elevate them to your level. Please do this. This is also part of your work on Earth. How to do this? When connecting with the elements, transmit to them the light and love of God. Transmit the vibrations of your spirit. You know how to do this. Stepping into the sea or a lake, exposing yourself to the wind, sun, stepping on the earth. Remain open to God, His love and light, His high vibrations. Then, direct these vibrations from your divine center, from your heart, to the water, air, earth, sun. And only after that, accept the vibrations of the natural elements into your being. In this way, you are like placing a filter, adapting the natural elements to your increased vibrations. In this way, you reclaim your strength, but already transform, converted into divinity. Thus, you elevate the vibrations of the earthly nature itself, thereby assisting the earth in its enlightenment, ascension. This is the monumental work you can carry out when interacting with nature, and you will feel that nature gladly and gratefully returns strength to you. You pay for this by raising the vibrations of the natural elements. You're not just taking. No. You're conducting work that is necessary for both you and nature. It's not drawing energy from nature, but rather a mutually beneficial collaboration. Both you and the earthly elements win. First, listen to yourself and feel which element attracts you. Dear ones, each of you has an element that is closest to you, but that doesn't mean you can't receive energy from other elements. After all, the natural elements are interconnected and exist in unity. Even if you incarnated into a rock, you absorbed not only the energies of the earth, but also of the sun, air, and water. And now you can restore this unity of elements within yourself, because without unity, there is no harmony. And everything in the world strives for unity and harmony. And you, dear ones, play a primary role in this collective movement. By receiving energy from the element closest to you, you can also receive from other elements the energies you lack for harmony. Yes, certain characteristics and even personality traits are associated with the predominance of certain energies. But that doesn't mean you can't develop other qualities within yourself. If you feel lacking in certain qualities, you can draw the corresponding energies from one or another element. And remember, this is your right. The elements willingly share with you, and you should know that you have every right to take what they give you, because in doing so, you restore your integrity. You eliminate your fragmentation by putting back together the parts of yourself that were scattered in various places and held for you by the natural elements. What qualities can you acquire from various natural energies? You will understand this for yourself when you consciously connect with them. From water, you can acquire flexibility, the ability to change and transform, as well as to evade directed attacks. Water is invulnerable. Have you noticed that? You too can become invulnerable with the energy of water. Is this hint enough for you? The energy of earth will help you find inner stability, steadfastness, the ability to see things through,
reliability, and thoroughness. Fire will give you activity, energy, the ability to ignite the hearts of others and lead them. Air will give you lightness and agility, the ability to change and influence situations in the direction you desire, even those that seem completely stuck. You can not only take energies from these elements, you can internally transform, literally becoming for a time one or another element. Forget that the elements are akin to you.
They become doubly akin to you when you raise their vibrations by directing your divine vibrations to them. And each of you can easily understand what it means to become water, or fire, or earth, or air. You understand that we are not talking about physical substances right now, but about the corresponding energies. Inhale the energy of the element, allow it to become you, and you will feel the energy of water, air, earth, fire. You will feel how they feel and how they manifest. This is a beneficial activity, dear ones. Thus, you restore the unity of the natural elements and the unity of all existence, and you do this through yourselves. Oh, dear ones, everything that passes through you becomes divine, and if you knew how much the earth and the entire universe appreciate you for this. Yes, among you are those who incarnated as erupting volcanoes, and you know the purifying power it possesses. Why not use it in your human life? For purification, rather than destruction. Among you are those whose souls sang in the foamy sea wave, and you know its power, which can be gentle or overwhelming. So why not use this immense power to remove obstacles from your path, to wash away dissonant energies from your life? Among you are also those who have floated above the earth with the air currents, and you know how much purity and freshness they contain. Why not bring this purity and freshness into your life? And those of you whose mighty spirit resided in the majestic mountain know how much depth lies in its tranquility, silence, immobility. So bring this power and solidity into your life, and perhaps everything will change in a miraculous way. You are mighty, dear ones, and at your disposal are all the energies of the planet, all abilities, all qualities, all forces that these energies carry within them. By reuniting with them, remember that you are reuniting with yourself, and the more you gather the scattered pieces of yourself from around the world, the more whole, harmonious, and powerful you will become. Not to mention the happiness you experience every time you reclaim another part of yourself. Go to the places with which you feel a deep kinship. I would advise you to pay special attention to the places on earth with which you feel a deep inner connection. Sometimes you arrive even in a place previously unfamiliar to you, and it seems to you that all nature there is alive, that it speaks to you in its silent language, and that particles of your soul are in every stone, every hillock, and every pond on this earth. Know this. It is truly a place akin to you because your spirit lived here, and particles of it remain here to this day. Know this. You did not come to this place by chance. You came here because it is time to reclaim the remaining particles of your spirit here. This is your personal power spot. Even if other people do not feel anything similar here, or perhaps they do, after all, souls often incarnate in groups and are not randomly attracted to the place of their past incarnation. Then you have a lot of work to do here. Do you know that you can talk to nature? You can talk to the mountain and the stone, to the river and the sea, to the air, to the clouds, to the sunlight. Start with this. Do not be surprised if you feel that nature is responding to you. It is your own soul that responds to you, preserved for you in this place. Touch the earth, the rock, the stone, immerse yourself in the river, breathe in this energy, ask it to return to you. You will see what happens. You will feel a wonderful sense of endowment with new strength and restoration of lost integrity. This is essentially a new birth. So it is. You can congratulate yourself on this. Listen to yourself. Where, to which places on earth are you drawn? It is not because it is a well-known or fashionable place where everyone goes, but because of some inexplicable deep call, as if you are looking for something lost and you feel that you will find it there. Go there and know that wonderful discoveries await you. Dear ones, may your work of transforming the earth be blessed, and may the truths proclaimed today always illuminate your path. With love, Cryon practice. Exercise 1. Affirmations to help regain strength. Repeat these affirmations to yourself or aloud anytime and anywhere, but especially when you need support and fresh energy. I am the divine spirit experiencing life on earth in a biological body. I unite within myself the spiritual, divine, and earthly material nature. Here and now, I restore integrity, harmony, and unity of body and spirit. Here and now, I become one being, uniting the energies of heaven and earth within myself. In doing so, I fulfill the most important task for which I came to earth. I draw strength from the inexhaustible, eternal, divine source. I bring this strength to earth and share it with the planet and its natural elements. From now on, I feel my unity with God, with the entire universe, with the earth and earthly nature. I thank the earthly elements for preserving my strength. I thank the earthly elements for returning strength to me. I send my love and gratitude to water, air, fire, earth as the planet and earth as an element. The world is one and indivisible, and we are one with nature. I accept the energies of nature with all my being. I transform them with my divinity. Within myself, I unite the love and light of God with the power of earthly nature. I transform the world and myself, creating paradise on earth, raising the vibrations of earthly nature and the entire material world. The new earth is a earth where the divine and the natural are one. The new earth is a earth of people endowed with divine and earthly power. Right now, I unite this power within myself. Touch the earth, the rock, the stone. Immerse yourself in the river. Inhale this energy. Ask it to return to you. You will see what happens. You will have a wonderful feeling of being endowed with new strength and restoring lost integrity. Essentially, this is a new birth, so let it be. Exercise 2. Contact with the elements. This exercise consists of several stages which can be done either continuously, one after the other, or with breaks for several hours or even a day or two. Listen to your well-being. The first stage. It is very good to do this exercise outdoors, under the sun's rays, naturally in warm weather and suitable conditions. If there is no such opportunity, stay indoors, but surround yourself with sources of light, and even better, light candles. Ideally, if there is a fireplace in the house. Sit comfortably and look at the fire, or the streams of light from any sources. For some time, just look without thinking about anything. Breathe calmly, rhythmically. Then start imagining that you are inhaling the energies of fire, not the fire itself, but specifically the energies. Feel the difference. You don't need to imagine inhaling the flame. Inhale the invisible aura that surrounds the flame and emanates from it. Then try to imagine that you are absorbing the energies of fire with your whole body, as if they are entering you through your skin. Imagine how the energies of fire cleanse you, taking away all the negativity, all the diseases, ailments, dissonant emotions. All this leaves you on the exhale, and with the inhale, you receive pure strength and energy of fire. Now that you have breathed in the energy of fire, it will be easy for you to imagine that you merge with this element, becoming it. Feel what it's like to feel like fire. Find this feeling inside yourself. You will feel how you are filled with strength, vigor, activity. Perhaps flames will ignite in your eyes. Perhaps you will want to move, or you will feel the strength within you to do some long overdue work. The energies of fire manifest differently in each person. If you feel that fire is urging you towards some constructive activity, do it. If you feel that there is some aggression or other unexpressed emotions, allow fire to cleanse it. The second stage. This stage of the exercise is done either outdoors or in a well-ventilated room. Remove sources of light, extinguish candles. Sit comfortably, close your eyes. Imagine or feel, if you are outdoors, the touch of a gentle breeze on your face. Imagine it is fresh and cool.
Inhale this wind and imagine how it sets in motion all the stagnant energies inside you, how it fills you with strength and carries away from you all the bad and unnecessary.
Imagine that you are letting the wind inside you. Imagine that you become the wind. You can mentally rise above the earth and soar along with the air currents to imagine what it's like to fly with the wind. You will feel inner freedom and strength. With this power, you can direct any events and even your destiny into a new course. If you feel what and how you can do it, do it. The third stage. If you are outside, take off your shoes to stand barefoot on the ground, of course in suitable weather. At home, indoors, you also need to take off your shoes, but in this case you will have to imagine that you are standing on the ground. Also, if you are at home, it is very good to surround yourself with objects that are carriers of the Earth's energy, primarily various crystals, stones, and ceramics. Focus on the sensation in your feet, firmly planted on the ground. If possible, you can sit or even lie on the ground. Breathe steadily and imagine how the energy of the earth fills your body. You will notice how they feel, like a powerful, monolithic, and calm force. Imagine that you merge with this power, identify with it. You may feel how a mountain, or a rock, or the earth itself feels in its silent power and tranquility. You will feel calmness and relaxed heaviness in your entire body.